More shinies right now. I'm gonna wear the crown. More shinies right now. I'm gonna show you how. More shinies right now. I'm gonna wear the crown. More shinies right now. I'm gonna show you how.
Afraid to lose this throw and trying to get the spark. I've wasted red, I've wasted blue, I think I've wasted ultras too. I was born to catch 'em all, now grip this Pokeball. The time is now, the time is right, it's time to make these catches shine.
More shinies right now. I'm gonna wear the crown. More shinies right now. I'm gonna show you how.
I step up to these challenges like every single day. I step up to these challenges in every single way. Tricked out when I throw into a curve, and then I know a golden rise in the floor when I go on the soul of the shinies that I catch. So
we watching it shake and it better not break. Out of my last ball, whatever it takes.
Alright, we're gonna say hi to some of y'all. As we do that, Ken, of course, somebody reliable who's been here many times knows what I like with the audio. Can you just let me know if that's okay? Mike, the game, you know, are we overloading on one or the other? We're just essentially just trying to see if we can get as many shinies as possible. We're not gonna, to the best of our ability, okay? We're gonna try not to do, I guess if I can help it, any of the premium, like, passes to any big, the reason I'm, like, stumbling over my words is, like, I was gonna say I don't want to spend any money, and that's true, right? But I wanted to use a few of the premium passes that I already have. So I guess that's why I'm kind of like stumbling here, because it's like, is that technically spending money? It's like not, because you can get them with the coins, right? That's often how I get them. Otherwise, I would get them from you guys with super chats and stuff like that. Any donations? We can actually talk to each other finally. Normally when I do, of course, raids, I'm inviting people, right? And that's what I wish I could be doing. You guys all know the story, right? We can't invite to this thing, so there goes that, huh? But yeah, I think aside from that, I'll go ahead and start saying hi to people. We got Kathy up in here. We also got Dark Wolf Hunting. We got Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. And anybody feel free to say hi. This is going to be just more in that kind of old school Pokemon Go category. I used to stream kind of at every event, you know. This was before remote raids were everything. It was before COVID-19 was really locking things down. It was before all that, and then a little bit after, before remote raids came in. So Lisa, can you just let me know with the audio? Are we doing good on that and everything? But yeah, just feel free to come on in and say hi. Again, I wish I could invite you guys. It's just it's the tragedy of the century. Let's put it that way. It's Pokemon Go. Some people are going to be like, no. Hey, we got Joey and we got Lizzie. What's going on, y'all? Over there on that YouTube side. We also got that Sailor Moon up in the chat. You know she always liven up the place, and I love it. So yeah, Lisa was saying sounds bomb. You know, that could be bad. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Sailor Moon, how are you, beautiful, says Lisa. That is fantastic. We do hope the sailor's well, but you guys, again, it was just in the old days. You got to think about Pokemon Go and everything that it's gone through, right? Like, if we were feeling a little bit better about Niantic, we could totally talk about all the positives, but it's kind of hard, right? Like, you know, I would love to go over the history and just be like, oh, do you remember that? And maybe we still can if y'all want to. Magnum Wesker saying shiny luck, bruh. Thank you so much, brother. We're going to need it, eh? We're going to need some shiny luck. I guess I'm going to throw out these little purified gems. I feel like they don't even do shite. It says it's subdued and all that, so hey, we'll see. But yeah, maybe we won't be entirely family friendly today, I guess, so yeah. You guys cool with it? Maybe I can throw around them curse words like water. We got Pedro up in the chat. What's going on, brother? Oh, damn, we lost something on the little baby account over there. So yeah, that right side is definitely not optimized, I would say. Left side is, that's my true account, you guys. It's rockin' tried and true. Of course, it's not the one using Hooper right now. Nah, we good. But yeah, feel free to say hi. You guys talk about anything you want to. It's crazy because I'm seeing actually Sailor Moon, was saying doing good, took a mental health day off from work, been cleaning, mostly napping the whole day. Tomorrow's her niece graduation. And my son just graduated today, you guys, from preschool. Isn't that nuts? It's preschool graduation. So 2315 at least could be better. Like we could actually get, oh dude, we got a huge one. No shiny yet, but hey, it's the first ones of the strain. But I saw Shadow Mewtwo like 28 something and it was a 2-star, of course. There's a chance we'll get a low 3 out of this, but I don't know about that. So we need to be a little bit more disciplined with our throws on this one. It's kind of really good for the circle method, so that is, if you just saw, I released a video, but you essentially just hold like that, and then we wait for the circle, and then we throw it. See how we get the excellent on that? So you hold it, you want it to get real tiny, and like that, you wait for it to go, and then you throw it kind of towards the end. That one, we didn't wait long enough, but it's all good. So let's see. It's a little bit weird doing it with 2 accounts at the same time, so I'm trying over here. See, I'm still hitting greats. I'm supposed to hold it a little longer. Just getting nervous over here with 2. Okay, see, I haven't even paid attention on that other one that I just did it. Oh, you see that little rat? Now we have to redo the whole thing. Dude, are you kidding me? You see how awful the timing is, but also the thumb sticking on this? I've had that problem a lot in Pokemon Go. I will be honest with you guys. Screen sticking, maybe not registering my touch. Like your mom. Kathy said, did I miss you throwing gems? Yeah, I threw the gem really fast. Again, I was saying I don't feel like it really does much. Maybe it's doing something that I don't even realize, Maybe it is. But to me, it don't feel like nothing. Dude, look at that. You just pimp slapped the ball like so. What the hell, dude? I thought that was it. See that? That looked like an excellent, didn't it, you guys? Didn't that look like an excellent? I hit it. It was right between the eyes, man. You blast him dead. Yeah, I'm failing right here because I'm trying to focus on 2. If I just had 1, we could really hunker down. Really focus up. But this is something you're going to want to do. So if you haven't gotten to it in your time zone or anything like that, that's definitely something to focus on, is maybe do the circle method, because they are absolutely salty. I mean, Mewtwo, that's like me at Starbucks, you guys. I'm like, give me my latte! I smack it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm just kidding. It's really not. But, yep, we caught one over there, and that's the one I'm curious about, because it's a little bit better on the numbers. So we'll see that 2315 does not come out with a 3-star. So yeah, we are shy. And that's what sucks, is it's just like, I saw that other one in that video that I just did, 28 something, 22 something or other. And yeah, it was definitely a 2-star. So we're still confirming some poop out here. I mean, if we're going to be doing this, can't we at least have the 10-10-10 IV floor? Like, what the hell? But yeah, Brian, they are telling you, of course, it's just local only. It's just the game. It's not me. Thank you, Magnum Wesker said 2387 you think was the hundo. So that is good to know. Doesn't seem that far off from 2315 though, right? So that's kind of interesting. Be curious about that. But we'll go ahead and we'll try to get set up for the next raid. I don't, have any idea which raids are going to hatch when. There is one that's already done, but it looks like people aren't there. So maybe we'll try to travel to that one and see. We'll drive ourselves on over there. We do still have to catch one. And it looks like M. Lopez is going to be throwing down a super chat, dude. It really does make a difference, so thank you. That helps me so dang much more than you'll ever know, dude. I really, really do appreciate that. We will go ahead and hit up this one. We're just going to not worry about these throws. It'd be nice to have every Shadow Mewtwo possible, but time is of the essence, right? So it's okay if we get one account in, one account not in. We're going to just try, though. We're going to try, right? Let's just give it the throw and go. So, alright, you guys, that one's going to be a run, and that will be common if you're not, very disciplined. Like, I would call what I was just doing not very disciplined, so that is the consequences. This is not like, just think of your typical legendaries, not Shadow and stuff like that. It's yeah. So anybody, again, this is local only. It's the game's choice. If you haven't kept up with Niantic's news, that is not me in any way. It's the game. And of course, you can see on screen, it just says local raid. There it is, Imlo. Thank you again, man. That helps just so damn much. You guys have no clue. So thank you for that, man. Again, and Imlo is always coming through with the love, with the thanks and the greatness. But yeah, Brian said hi, so hello. I'm just making sure I'm not missing chats here because we were looking down. Yeah, Kathy said they look so hard to catch. That's what I'm trying to say. It can be a little bit hard. It's just if you are a little bit more disciplined with it, like me in the video that I did. And again, I can link that to you guys here in a second. But yeah, the video will show you, and it goes through the circle method a little bit more. But I can do that for anybody that's curious. If you want to see the circle method in action, that's what we used to talk about on the old school streams, man. It's like, you think about streaming Pogo before I was, this was before I was ever big or anything. And of course, now I've crashed. So if you're like, you're not big now. Okay, I understand that. I'm just saying, this was the old days, okay? Because in 2020, man, this channel was huge. You guys, we raised thousands and thousands of dollars for charity with it. It was great. But then Niantic was just like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and fuck that up. Pedro going to be throwing down a super. Thank you again. This stuff, it helps just so dang much. So here's the Purified Gem, you guys. We're going to throw it. If you look closely, I guess you don't even have to look closely because I'm in the taint. Look at that. I'm in the taint of Mewtwo over there on that other account. What the hell is going on with the camera? That is awesome, though. And again, thank you, Pedro, for that super chat. It's on screen while we have Mewtwo, and we are just up in that clit. So you guys, Mewtwo is, and yes, this is not family-friendly in any respect. But yeah, I was going to say, you can look at Mewtwo and that aura, that's around it. So yeah, Mewtwo, I'm straight up, man, I am punching the ball sack. Okay. I do not know how I ended up there because I was not watching the screen, you guys. I was literally just looking at the chat, but, totally just tapping my thumbs on the screens, not looking. So, wow. But yeah, Arrow Shadow's like, yo, bruh, why did Niantic make them local only? I'm never going to catch one. It's absolute horseshit. That's the problem. It's going to happen to so many good people, that play this game. A lot of people that I feel, really could deserve. Maybe it's their first Shadow Mewtwo. Maybe it's their second, while other people, could now have like 16 of them or something. I don't know, whatever people want to pay, and if they have the community for it, right? We're really looking for shinies, and again, we're trying to get out of this without paying for more passes. I have some existing green passes, and I'm going to count those as okay. But what we're going to do actually is kind of log in via multiple accounts. Like my wife has an account. These are all real people, so it's like, other than I have the real Dr. Kendo and I have Dr. Kendo, so I guess those are the two where one of them's not real, right? But yeah, Kathy, and this is good for anybody that has questions. I would be totally happy to talk about it. Dancing, yeah, Lisa over there on Twitch. I was going to ask, does this still show that it's my anniversary, or is that just my title? Because yesterday it was showing that it was my stream anniversary over on Twitch. And that's kind of bullshit because it's today, but they did it as yesterday. So does it actually show that, Lisa, over on the Twitch side? That's twitch.tv/DRKENDO. So there we go, you guys. Finally, 2364 is going to be a 91% Mewtwo right here. So that is great. That was a worthwhile raid. We've totally gotten our taints licked before this. Let's just maybe check for a shiny here on the Skorupi. It's one I don't have, believe it or not. But yes. You guys, we totally did get nutted upon on the other raids, so that was a good one again. But yes, Lisa says it does indeed. Okay, thank you, Lisa. That's great. Thank you for that. We're gonna try to make it to this other raid and see if there will be enough people. Maybe we can also do it with fewer people to show you guys, like, hey, can a lobby of this size beat it? Can a lobby of that size beat it? Yeah, no, that whole chestnut. But this one that we're trying to catch right here is going to be BS. That's going to be a 2-star. So again, you're looking for something in that 23s, but it's got to be the higher 23s. But yeah, Sailor Moon, oh man, that one's going to end and it's only got 2. I hope they back out so we can restart the timer. That would be better. So let's hope for that. Actually, it only has 2 minutes on the gym, so I'd say it's kind of not even worth it. We'll wait for maybe finding another one that's gonna hatch in a better spot, you know, because these people are trying to go in when it only has 2 minutes. The problem with that is, like, let's say you glitch out, right? You know, it's gonna be hell. Like, you're gonna lose the encounter, then have to talk to support, and Niantic support, hit or miss. So let's go to that gym that's gonna hatch in about a minute, and we'll all just chill there. And that'll be a good chance for me to catch up with the chat too. So Sailor Moon said, oh snap, today is your anniversary channel for Twitch. Yes. All of my YouTube, I have 3 YouTube channels. It's crazy. And all of them started in July. You know what I mean? Like, all of them were in July. Isn't that crazy, you guys? So yeah, we'll give it just a start right here. Sailor Moon is right. You know, Mewtwo, you know, he likes to make things difficult to be caught up in the Pokeball. Yeah, Mewtwo is very petty. It's going to be very salty, you guys. It's going to be extremely salty. So definitely keep that stuff in mind. We'll talk again. We do have the video out now, so that kind of is a better resource, you know, just because I'm focusing on less things. When we're creating a produced video, it's much better for focusing on one topic at a time. When there's a stream, it's like, okay, we got to focus on 8 things, right? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, you guys. Starboy Jaden is up in the chat, though. I don't know if I said hi to you, so I really appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. And you guys, we're just going to reset, and we should be back on screen here for you in just a few seconds. And what's great about that is it's about to hatch, too, so we won't have that much time. So let's just chat it up. Any questions that you have are great. This is the time to ask them. So, we are looking for this screen right here. And so, let's see. Pedro was saying it's true. Starboy said hello. I'm glad I got you there. But yes, Brian Games, thank you again for being here. Just going through, making sure if there's any questions. Yeah, so Kathy was saying, you know, can you tell if others in the lobby are throwing the gems? And yeah, I think I missed answering that for you, so I apologize. In general, you're looking for the aura around the Mewtwo, you know, how it was kind of like purpley, like that purpley pink and stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the ShamWow is up in the chat, you guys. That's Shambler over there on the Twitch side, so thank you so much. Shambler saying happy affiliate day. And this is the real day. Sham, I don't know if you remember yesterday's stream when it was showing yesterday. Maybe it gave me 2 days, right? It gave me 2 affiliate days? No, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking was on that. The good news is also, if you are low on revives like this baby account is, I do think that your winning of the Shadow Raids is pretty, you know, healthy amount of revives that they're going to give for you. So that is nice. Yeah, Lisa said, no one around here is raiding that I can find, and so I am going to help Lisa out. I'll probably log into yours, Lisa, at some point. I want to get these raids, and then we can maybe after this one, because this gym is nice and fresh, so maybe we could just log into new ones, you know, that sort of thing. Looks like we got Super 8 Gaming also hitting the chat right now, you guys. Please say hi to everybody. Thank you so much for being here once again. We are looking for a shiny. No, be Shiny Shadow Mewtwo. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. If we get just at least one, right? I mean, anybody that's been to my streams before, and when we get a shiny, if you don't know what happens, it is great. We put on this effect, and then something really cool happens, okay? I don't want to spoil it if you've never been here before. Gotta thank Troy. Yes, Troy Will just hitting the YouTube chat saying best of luck. Thank you. So far, you guys, what is it? 2 raids right now? And you could essentially double it if you want to because of the 2 accounts, right? So it's like you could double that and say 4, man. But yeah, we've done 2 gyms. And so obviously, having another account there, it just kind of increases our odds. You gotta think about shinies this way. I think everybody knows this, so like I'm just going over sort of old schnizzit, and this was especially back in like summer 2018 probably is when I started streaming, so I would have done community days a little bit later on, probably in like 2019. I was streaming those hoes, and we used to talk about shiny odds all the time, and I was saying you could always think of shinies that way, like at a community day or just in an event or something. Here we're gonna throw purified gems. You can see that they've already thrown them on our team right here. It also does seem to give... Man, the text is just going way too fast. Yeah, it says Mewtwo has been subdued. So I think you also get the notice in the text over there, Kathy. And anybody that had that question. So, yeah, thinking about the shiny odds, though, it's like, well, you got to look at it as 2 ways, right? So your shinies are just how many times when you click on a Pokemon in the wild or whatever, how many times is that going to be shiny, right? You know, is it like you go 100 times or whatever, and it's got, I mean, amazing odds would be like 50 of them being shiny on a community day or something. I don't know, you know, I'm throwing out random numbers here. But anyway, so that's like your shiny percentage chance. But then there's also a chance that you get more shinies just by simply tapping on Pokemon in general. So let's say you've got 20 Pokemon in front of you, or you have 100. Well, you're probably more likely to find a shiny out of the 100, right? Because you're just throwing more opportunities at it. So that's the idea here with raids too, is like if you throw more accounts at it, well, we are just doing more by the numbers. So even if it's not the percentage being shinies, being higher or whatever, it is more raids being thrown at the issue. And I hate this petty hoe. Let's see, we need to do the circle method, but it's just, I'm always trying to do this as fast as possible for you guys. You cool if we go slow and disciplined? At least on our big fat screen. Maybe on the phone here, I'll just do it easy. Nice and easy. If you guys are cool with it. There we go. That should have been excellent, but I was a little bit early. Let's do the circle on here as well. Circle. Oh my god, that's one thing you do have to watch out for. Let's all laugh at that one. That was an epic fail. So that's one thing, is if you are trying to do the circle method, you wait and hold, but you don't actually drop it like that. And I was aware that I was throwing it away that time. Alright, so we caught it very quick on the other one. 23-24 again. When you're in those lower 23s, it ain't going to be a 3-star. But go a little bit higher. You know, last time, what was it, 23-60 something? We got a 91, so that's good stuff, right? I would go for that. So yeah, we'll hunker down now, ladies and gents. We'll catch it on this one, and then we'll maybe change out our accounts a little bit. Get some fresh passes. Not give Niantic. Oh, you pimp. There we go. That's what you were looking. But yeah, Sailor Moon said Arlo is Sailor's son. What you talking about? You mean like he's lighting up your life or something? Because the only thing that Arlo lights up is a comment section dissing him. You seen all the fire in my roasts? Whenever Niantic would like tweet about Arlo in any way, like remember they said Arlo got there before everybody else, and I was like, that's because his personality is repulsive, like no one wanted to be around him, you know? So of course Cliff and Sierra showed up late. Even COVID didn't like Arlo. Arlo never got COVID-19. It laid, you know, just waste to children, to old people, to people in between. Lots of people. Arlo never got it because he doesn't have an appealing personality. Arlo, his battling style is like a Pokemon trainer and an earthworm, okay? It's a cross between those things. Dude couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag with this stupid-ass futuristic firefighter's outfit. It's alright, you guys. Obviously, I'm not looking to get people's login information or anything on screen, so we're just kind of making a starting soon. It's really just a pending screen right here while we log in. we'll get on some different accounts. We still got a fresh gym in front of us, so hey, why not, right? But yep, like I say, these are all, real people and stuff, just letting me, fortunately, borrow their accounts. So we're going to go with my dad. And the only one that's, I guess, not real would just be that I do have it's like a baby Dr. Kendo, you could say. There's Dr. Kendo and there's the real Dr. Kendo. Yeah? Okay, I'm getting a weird thing I've never seen. It's like we logged in with Google and it's like giving me Google's homepage. That's really weird. I would show you guys that, but I don't know what the information. Come on, now. We're coming in soon, you guys. It's just, wow. Okay. So yeah, glad I didn't show it here. Let's go with my dad's account. Okay. Yeah, that was so weird. All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's join in on these hoes. They got a local raid just starting. Because these are all local today. Yeah, so Eric, it just sounds like, this is not for you, okay? Like, it literally sounds like this is just not for you. Like, I feel like you have a lot of hang-ups with this and stuff, and that's fine, you know what I mean? And if you think that, like, account sharing and stuff like that, it's not legal, oh, you're bad, like, just please report me and please move on, because we just really don't need any kind of, well, I was about to be mean. We don't need the negativity, alright? We don't need it. But everybody else, yes, please, thank you so much for being here. Ask your questions, anything that you're kind of curious about with the Shadow Raids. Happy to help you. Everybody else. But yeah, Pedro said, oh, bother. Is that like Winnie the Pooh? Oh, bother. Lisa was saying, how dare you, Doc, speak of sailors. What? Why are you defending Arlo? Lisa, I thought you were on my side here. You ain't no Arlo. You gotta be an Arlo detractor. Like me, But Pedro earlier was saying 2-star because it was Trasher's IV, other percent Pokemon. Huh? I am confused. I am very confused. Alright, so we got over on the Twitch side, the only Willie was saying, what's the minimum number of players looking like? So if you're just saying, like, what's kind of the smallest raid I've done today myself, we have not had small lobbies. I'm also playing it a little bit more strategic, as in I'm going to the fresh gyms. I'm not going to a gym that has, like, 3 minutes left or something. So yeah, definitely look for that. But yeah, you're saying I've only seen lobbies with 10 so far. And that's the thing, is I don't have one that's less than 10 at this point. I think if you were like really stacked, let's say, if you were really stacked up, then you could totally probably beat it with 4 or 5 and use your purified gems, presuming they actually do something good. Again, we could show you a purified gem right now, but it's like, what is this gonna do? We have 17 people. But anyway, oh my gosh, we're in his taint again, you guys. Look at this. I am straight up, yeah. We are in the smell sack, okay? Well, Mewtwo, I'm very sorry about this. We literally were not dodging or doing anything to get ourselves there. The camera's just doing it. Because, yeah. Yeah. But okay. Pedro, what are we saying? Oh. Yeah, Pedro, it's all good. Don't gotta worry about anybody trying to detract from our experience and, the community's joy and stuff like that. And man, if you, let's say you like reported everybody who had another account, dang, you'd be going forever. You'd be going forever. Whoa! So that could have been a potential excellent if he didn't straight up just slap the balls. So yeah, I will say, you guys, this is now going to be raid, you could call it 6 if we double up. It's Gym 3. That could be 6 raids, since we doubled up, like I said. And not a shiny in them. I think it's going to be tough today. I think it'll be tough. But yeah, the only Willie was saying, yeah, my purified gems have yet to work through the animation. So yeah, it's, I'm going to be honest, you know, I've been making videos about the Shadow Raids, following it kind of as it's been happening, and purified gems, I know that it did have some glitchiness to it, but it has been garbage. But yeah, you guys saw how petty Mewtwo was right there. He jumped, and then as he landed, did the battle cry. So Mewtwo will straight up pimp slap, you guys. He will straight up pimp slap. It is definitely a salty individual, as I said in the video. Circle method is best if you are maybe a little bit more disciplined. When I know that they're not hundos or something great, I'm just kind of throwing undisciplined, we could call it. Just getting great throws. But it's easier on the bigger screen for me to get the excellent. But Kathy, I think one of them might be the one we just caught. This one probably is a 2-star, just on the upper echelon, but you know. Okay, thanks, Mewtwo. The screen is not very good on this little phone. So yeah, look at that. You guys, it's pretty poop. That's going to be double 2s right there. We are on the 2-star garbage. And look at that. Then you get a 3. All right, so don't take the numbers into accountability because we got 2340 and it was 2-star. 2332 was 3-star. Oh, wait, I should count that appraisal. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, it's an 82, you guys, right there. But yeah, that just goes to show you. So never count that out, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll try to catch that lobby that's up there. You guys, you see it? Just up above us. And that might show us, hey, it's a smaller lobby and whatnot. We'll see if we can get it done, because it would be an interesting predicament. Nah, it'd be an interesting thing to show, but it does look like more people are joining, so I don't know, never mind. We're not going to get to show you the, like, 4-man lobby take it, eh? Maybe one of these raids. After we've done a few, maybe we'll be like, we're cool losing. We're cool losing it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and try to get to the rest of the chat here in 1 second. Just want to get us all set up and ready. You know what else I think is garbage is Pheromosa. I fucking hate cockroaches, so it's probably Arlo's Pokemon, man. Pheromosa. Arlo is straight up flotsam. Dude is the forgotten love child of Cyndi Lauper and Vegeta. And I love Vegeta. Gotta love Cyndi Lauper, right, you guys? But Arlo, nothing to love there. Nothing to love. Am I right, Sailor? No. Yeah, Kathy, that's the thing, is I think a lot of people probably feel that way, you know, if they're going to be, especially some people paying money for this. Again, I'm not trying to pay anything other than what I've already got. You know, I've got some green passes just in the bags, right? So that's what we're going to use. We're not going to throw any extra dollars at this or anything. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what a lot of people are probably thinking. Hey, this is a raid. We're using raid passes. Shouldn't it be a 10-10-10 at least on the IV floor? But yeah, Luis, what's going on? We also got, it's Mumad. I think I'm saying your name right, I hope. Mumad Kasim. I was saying, how did you know that's an 82 IV? So the IV, like, appraisal system, I can actually show you after this if you want to, like, look at the technical ways of counting it or whatever. But you're essentially going with the notches on each of the bars, right? So there's an HP bar, an attack bar, and a defense bar. And you're counting each notch off of it as, like, on the list of appraisal. So you got to think, okay, well, 1 notch away is going to be a 98. 2 notches away is going to be a 96. 3 is 93. 4 is 91. 5 is 89. 6 is 87. These are percentages also rounded up. So, like, for instance, 96 is really a 95.6%, but I'm rounding that up, okay? So, like, the 98, I think, is also one of those technical, like, 97.7 or something, you know, but it's 98. And, of course, all the bars being there is a hundo. You know, we all know that. Let's use the purified gem, I guess, just because. Hey, Daddy Niantic wants it, so let's give it to Papa Nye. But yes, Severbot, or anybody that's wondering, it's just based on time zone. So if it's basically May 27th for you and it's 10 a.m. and the interesting thing is that usually legendaries, you think about like the raid boss rotation, the eggs will start coming in at 10 a.m., right? And then it doesn't hatch till closer to like 11 a.m. your local time. And here we are in the taint once again. So, yeah, Shiny Latios just getting right in there. Does not smell good, you guys. And Giratina wants something. Okay, well, thank you. But this time, though, the eggs do hatch mostly immediately. Like, you might get some that are a gym timer of like 20 minutes or something, but you may show up and one has like a minute left, you know? So the timers are definitely not the full 50 minutes or, you know, whatever. So definitely keep that in mind, you know? If you have a group that's ready to go, like, you can get started at 10 a.m. your local time. And again, it's got to be May 27th, 10 a.m. Anywhere in the world that is a reality, that's where you get your Mewtwo, basically. 10 a.m. your local time, May 27th. That's when it all begins for you. And oops, I did not throw that very good. That was my bad, actually. That's fine. I'm not really enthused by these numbers. Look, 2285. That's going to be poop on a stick. But yes, I will show you guys appraisals when we're done, and we can kind of count on that. Maybe we can do it while we wait for a gym to hatch or something, maybe. I always thought in the old days I should have made a video about that. I was doing Sailor Moon, remember when we were teaching everybody the appraisal system or whatever? I should have just made a video about that. I'm being a doof. Again, not that I'm particularly enthused to catch these. These ones are not going to be too great. You can't trade them. You can purify it and trade it, but when it's a special trade, that's not even the most desirable either, you know? But hey, we're going to have just a army of Shadow Mewtwo's. Lots of them 2 stars. And so yes, we should say the IV floor, I believe, is a 666. So the Mark of the Beast will be a thing here on the IV floor. And so definitely be expecting that. So let's actually hang out here for a second and just see. So we do have one that is looking brand new, so maybe we could head that way. Didn't have people over there, but you know. We'll see. We'll see if anybody joins it. We got some time too, but here. I'll go ahead and show you. So I've got numbers by a lot of these for their appraisal. Again, like a 96, that's 2 notches off. So if you look at that, it's going to show you that on the HP bar, that's 2 little notches. That's what we mean by a notch, right? A full bar is all the way red like that. It means that the bar is all the way up. So 1 notch, again, is a 98. 2 notches, 96. Then 93, 91. And again, it could be 4 away is 91, 5 away is 89. Basically all the way to 8 notches away is your last chance at a 3-star, which would be an 82%. So look at this. If we look at that, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So the HP bar has 5, 6, 7. So that's HP bar is missing 7, right? And then that defense bar is missing 1 notch from it. So right there, that is a lovely 82 that you're looking at. And by lovely, I mean that's next to garbage. I sometimes would love to throw it away. But yeah, Lisa, feel free to go for the ban next time. You know, that's fine on that one. So yeah, we can go over that a little bit more when we are not looking to take up our the sweet raid time, right? But okay, let's see. What else we got? X Saif said, I guess the IV floors aren't terrible considering regular Shadow Pokemon can be 0. That's a good, more positive way to look at it. You know, I think a lot of people are just upset because this is taking away a raid pass. You got to think about, like, you know, fighting this grunt right here at the Pokestop, right? Like, wouldn't that just... It's virtually free, huh? You know, for the most part, it's your time or whatever, your potions and stuff like that, if you want to be technical. But yeah, Pedro said he has to go now. He's got a situation going on. It's fine, man. You definitely never have to justify if you have to leave or anything. But yep, we're gonna see if anyone joins this. There may not be people out here kind of staying more central to town. So we may not really have people even this far out, which is whack, because you gotta think, like, how are rural people, like, no one is gonna be able to do this, dude. So we'll kind of give the call by joining in on it. We'll see. I don't think anyone's gonna join out here, though, so we may have to head back kind of more central. But we're giving it a try, alright? This might help us also experiment. This will show people, like, hey, is anybody gonna join your beck and call? Use some of our lesser potions before we use these. There we go. I'm gonna get to more of that chat. I'm so sorry. I'm probably neglecting too much chat here. Okay. So yeah, Momad, the thing is that, like, I wish I could send you, you know, maybe, yeah. This is maybe what we could do here. It is sad that we can't invite people to these raids. It's such BS, man. Omari said, I've been raiding for hours and 0 shiny. So I definitely haven't been raiding for hours, but we're now up to, how many raids was that? This is 8 now, I think, that we did. So the next one will be 10, because we double up 2 accounts. You know what I mean? But yep, no shiny, and so I'm actually going to go ahead and leave this. Like we say, we are not all that far out from town. Oh look, somebody joined the gym right next to us. Like, what the hell, dude? I was sitting here at this gym. He's probably in the other gym's camera view or whatever, so couldn't see it. So I am not confident with this little baby account that we could beat with 3. You'd have to be really flippin' stacked, you know, some besties. Hey, we got 4. Should we try that? It might result in a loss is the problem, so it's one of those things where we are possibly throwing away money here, right? In our raid passes. I don't like the thought of that, but maybe we'll go for science, okay? So this is purely for science. I do not have a good feeling about it, though, because I can tell you that little phone account, the one that's on the right, is not great. And my dad's account is decent, but damn. Could certainly be better. I mean, look at those. Those are 2,000 counters. So, okay, we got 5. That's a little bit more in line with where we're going to struggle. Okay, so this is going to be a struggle. But we're gonna try it, okay? This is for science, you guys. Every other lobby has been huge, so I don't know if we still got you over there on Twitch. Your name was the Willy, right? Man, why can't I get your name right? It was the only Willy. I don't know if you're still watching over there on Twitch, but yeah, Darkwing was saying I'd jump out, and that's, you know, I absolutely would jump out too. The thing is, oh god, now we only have 4. See, 5 would have been okay. 5, we could have, you know, we could have tried that, but yeah, this is definitely for science, and we're actually doing kind of like decent. I thought it was going to be like a lot slower. The problem will be more the latter half of the raid, because everybody's got their first counters in, like, the first half, right? They've got their best ones, you know? Well, what's going on, Bang Fans? Over there on the Twitch side, and then, of course, on our YouTube side, thank you so much. This Dracoinus is up in here. And he said, so question 3 people, Mumad. 3 people, I just feel like you'd have to be stacked. I mean, hey, we're seeing here 4 is actually, okay, we're licking the balls again. Okay, so the thing is, we may actually take this, which is crazy. We'll go ahead and use our purified gems, because Papa Nye wants us to do it, so let's use those. Boom. So that's gotta subdue it. So yeah, this is actually kind of surprising me, because I feel like even the main Mewtwo, like non-Shadow, right, is a little bit better than this. Okay, it's like totally healing itself. Oh god. Let's give it some more gems. So yeah, that's interesting. Look, it was healing itself. I have never seen that. That might be part of the subduing. Throw the purified gems at it. It might be subduing and then it gets unsubdued, right? So yeah, that's a little sus. Did you guys see that? The question is that supposed to happen, or is that like a glitch? Like it showed we were doing more damage than we were? But what it may be actually was us subduing it, and then it comes out of the subdued state. But yeah. So let me, I'm missing chats, and I'm just so sorry about that. Yeah, X-Scythe, I have not seen that before, because all of my lobbies so far have been huge, right? Like you guys have seen so far on the stream, we've had 17, 20, you know, definitely over 10 every time. But yeah, Kathy, we threw all our gems at it. He said, awesome, throw gems. Yeah, we definitely threw all our gems, but it does actually look like at this rate we would beat it. If you want kind of a good piece of information, if you're just kind of new to raids, let's say, a lot of people I think would, you know, you would certainly know this already, right? But you can look at it like the pie chart in the top middle of the screen, right? If that pie chart is halfway, you want to be at least halfway defeated of the raid boss on their HP, like, you know, the HP bar or whatever. So let's see, we're at like, you know, 80% of the HP is gone from the Shadow Mewtwo, but we're like now just about to hit that 75% of the time is gone. So that's a good ratio. You know, it's not the best ratio ever, but it's like good. We're going to win it, you know, at this rate. And you have to remember again that the latter half of it, is going to be usually weaker, because like a lot of people, like this baby account that I'm using, you know, again, it's my little tiny account on the right, like it doesn't have good counters in general, so like it certainly lost all of its best homies, you know, right there. And so it's just as X-Scythe is saying, you know, he says, yeah, I say if the timer is half, the boss has to be in the yellow, and that's a very good way to look at it. You just, if it's half, you want the boss to be like a little less than half, you know, to hopefully win it, right? So let me try to, again, I'm not doing very good at answering everybody's questions, so I do very much apologize. I do want to get to everybody, okay? But yeah, Bang Thans was saying, wait, it seems kind of easy to do. You're only 4 people with low-level Pokemon. Exactly. These are not accounts that are, like, optimized in any way, you know what I mean? So certainly, I pretty much agree with you. I did not think it would be that easy. I will be straight up honest. Again, we have not done good. Somebody asked earlier, you know, have you gotten any good ones, any shinies? So no shinies. This is now 10 raids. If you go between the two accounts, like, you double up, right? We've done 5 gems, so that's 2 raids. I keep saying it gems. 5 gems. But yes, no shinies to show for it. And hey, what's going on, PUBG Mobile? Hey, thanks, X-Scythe. I appreciate it, man. What was I going to say? But yeah, so we've gotten one that is a 91, so that was not too bad. And then we just recently got an 82%, so the IVs have been there. They've mostly just been 2 stars, you know, nothing below that. I believe the IV floor should be 6, 6, and 6. That's just kind of what I was hearing, a buzz. Random Just Kid in Pokemon Go says, hi, what's going on, man? I see SWXY1 over there on Twitch is saying, can you invite me? I cannot, because the game won't. Oh, God, okay, sorry, guys. The game won't let me. These are local only. Otherwise, I would be inviting the hell out of everybody, you guys. But yeah, Kathy, thank you. We did do that one with 4. I'm being such a dip. You guys, you see how many balls I've just, like, thrown on accident? Yeah, now sweaty thumbs. Maybe not that, but it's just slippery fingers, huh? Some of them have been user error for sure, though. But what I was gonna say is, oh, okay, Bang Than said, do you know what the other trainers were? They had to have been good just because mine were bad, but I'm sorry I did not look. We can go back in the stream. Somebody could possibly and see that stuff, but I certainly did not. Sailor, anybody? Lisa, did you guys look to see what level the other people were? Okay, thanks. Mewtwo, you salty bitch. There you go. So you guys, again, we want to head a little bit more central to town, I would say. So, Wawan said, which is better between regular Mewtwo 95 IV, which by the way is a 96. You're either having it'd be a 95.6%, which rounds up to 96, but he said versus a Shadow Mewtwo, right? That's probably a 2-star right there, 1577. What was I gonna say? Dat Goy was like, you only need to set the excellent circle once, and that's the thing, is that if you set it really small, I think it messes up, doesn't it? So like if you set it kind of like on the nose, you know, like really tiny, and then you do it, because the time that it takes to throw, if you do it right, like right there, see, that's not gonna change the size. Now I did it on great, unfortunately, but yeah. So I definitely feel what you're saying. On this phone, it sucks ass throwing. Like, I have had definite issues with my screen. So there have definitely been just kind of user error, phone error. So I'm not really too worried about it on the phone right now. Not really too worried because these are also 2 stars. Some people would be like, no, it's every Mewtwo counts. Listen, all Mewtwo lives matter, but they also, if I miss this one, I'm gonna be fine. Like, you know what I mean? This is an alt account. This is not a 3-star Mewtwo. It's not a shiny. So, all things considered, I will be fine. But hey, we've been catching all of them. We've definitely not had a problem actually catching them all finally, in the end. So you guys, we are seeing actually there's an egg up there that is 51 minutes. So that's a little bit interesting because all the ones I've seen have been pretty low for the most part. So let's see where this is. Where's that? Oh, it's the one that we were at. Yeah. No one was joining that raid. So we'll go a little bit more just kind of central and whatnot. We'll get our, what do you call it? Like our in-between screen right here. PUBG, I'm unsure what the question is. We have recorded before, but we also have done live streams before, and this would be the latter. This would be the latter. So here, it looks like I'm going to find one probably in the center, and that's when we'll make sure to come back to you on screen here. It should be hopefully in no time at all. Except no, I am not finding one that's hatched yet, guys, so I apologize. We may do some scouting. Maybe we'll use campfire or something, and that way you guys could maybe get a look at that. So here, why don't we do that? We'll scout with campfire, and I'll show you on screen so you could see just kind of what we're looking at here. Just 1 second, we're coming back to you. Okay. So yeah, that helps. Campfire actually does help for once. So here's kind of a look. We are located over here. You can see by our circle. We would need to basically just drive on over southeast of here. We could also go to that one. 3 minutes ago, it ends. It's got a good timer. So yeah, we could go to that one and see if anybody's over there. But yeah, that was great, you guys. It was good to do the little like experiment or whatever to see could we beat it with 4, and we somehow beat it with our 4. Again, I think those other people had to be good because I am not using my top accounts at all. My dad's account is decent, but not the most wonderful. All right. So let's see here. I think it's going to be, again, a bit of a distance. So just keep that in mind. I guess it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. But yeah, Pika Tengen said, how many crystals do we need? What lobby sizes are you seeing? That's the main thing, right? Because like we just beat it with 4, a lobby of 4, but everyone had a crystal. Lisa said, does Campfire tell you how many people are there? I don't think so. Right now it just has 0, so we can't like go out and confirm with this gym. We're gonna go ahead and head in there and we'll see if anybody shows up. What I might do though is head in with just one account at first and just kind of look to see if there's anything around us that will also, you know, maybe someone's gonna be in that one down south of us, right? That's to the south. It looks north, but yeah, it'd be to the south. So again, let's try to just join in here and see if that brings anybody. But yeah, Pika Tengen, I mean, in general, I would like, you know, want to come to it, since it's a Shadow Mewtwo, I'd want to come to it as stacked as possible, meaning like have all your best counters and all your stuff. You know, I'm not on my main accounts anymore. We were at the start of the stream, and that was coming correct, but we had lobbies that were like 20 people, so it was just, it didn't really matter. Like, we could have poop. We could have poop accounts. I'm definitely making use of these revives, though. Doing that many raids, it's obvious, right? But like I say, I mean, if we're struggling to get people here, I do fear a lot for people who maybe, even if you live in just like a medium-sized city or something, you know, it's like, what are people gonna do? Niantic, like, that's so much shit. They just think like, oh, this is magically gonna make people raid in person. Look at this. This is Shadow Mewtwo. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, so Bryce was saying, can you not TM away frustration from Mewtwo right now? I actually haven't tried, but I don't think you can. I think some other people were confirming that, but just for our sake, we can, you know, let's do a charge TM. Let's do that. Forget frustration. Frustration cannot be learned. Okay, so it cannot be forgotten at this time. So, yep, they did not even give us that, which is a load of poop. You know what I mean? That is definitely poop. So you guys, it does not look like over here is very good. That's why we are looking for more fresh, like hatches or whatever. And here's the thing is we just looked at campfire, right? But somebody set a flare for this one. So it's like it's got the flare on it. Now it says 0 flares, of course. Someone's trying to flare a little Machop. These had flares on them earlier. So let's see, that egg is... Oh man, that's going to be in like 20 minutes, so... Okay, no, that's like a long time. So in general, we're looking for things that are just more fresh, right? And hopefully have flares on them and all that if you're going to use campfire. So again, I do apologize though, you guys. I don't want y'all to be looking at this. You know, we're going to try to find a raid as soon as we possibly can. But per Niantic, it revolves around other people actually doing it, right? So fuck me, right? And forgive me, yes, there will be lots of cursing and inappropriateness in this stream. This is not a family-friendly stream in the slightest. So let's do a little bit of scouting again, and we'll come back to you on screen here shortly. I don't want it to take long. We've been pretty good on time. You know, most of the time we're getting in some, but geez, like that last one when we did 4, I was a little scared. But Super 8 Gaming Pokemon Go came out after my mom was dead, and I never made her Spirit an account or anything, so no, there's no like mother Kendo account. We just got my dad. We got me. Who else do we have? I guess that's it, right? It's not like my sister ever played or something like that. So I'll come back on screen for you guys here in 1 second just so you can see what we're doing, but I'm not seeing ones with anybody in them. Okay, great. The one we just left has 3 people. Hold up, you guys. We're going back there. We're gonna get to it. So I'll be on screen here for you in just about, I'd say, a good 20 seconds, okay? So that one's got people joining it now. It's got 3 in there, so we're probably going to be at 5. Okay, so 3, 2, and a 1. All right, so we finally got it in for this gym. Alright, let me try to get to more of the chat. I am falling apart at the seams, aren't I? As a streamer. Okay, so Nameless Kid was saying, what are the shiny odds? And I don't have this information. And here's the thing is like, a lot of other people don't have legitimately that information. Some people can say they do, and what it is they've done like a research. You know, you think about like probably Sylph Road, they probably did like their researches back in the day and stuff and said, oh, it's 1 out of 20, 1 out of 60, you know, and stuff like that. That is still through just their own testing. So it's almost like following someone's anecdotal, you know, evidence, I guess. By the way, these account levels, you know, we're at my dad with 41, my little baby account's 38, not good counters though. You got a 38, a 46, and a 41, so this gym lobby of 5 or whatever will probably do good, you know, as long as these people also don't have dead Pokemon like I do. Like I say, these are not optimized on my end. We were at the start of the stream, though. But yeah, this is good for science, though, just to see, like, hey, how can these lobbies do it, right? And so just be looking in the bottom left here, and probably about 25% of the health gone. I think that's around when we can throw it, right? The purified gem. And so you could see us do that in action, and, you know, all that stuff. Saif said, how can I get into Campfire? It says I need an invite. So I had thought they rolled it out to everyone, so I apologize. I guess they did not. So thanks again, Papa Niantic dropping the ball everywhere. But yeah, I think you are still going to need the invite is what that means. And ultimately that means, quite literally, someone that has Campfire right now has to be able to invite you, and they only have 3 invites per person, I think. And I have used mine, unfortunately, so I do apologize there. I wish I could give you one. But yes, if you know anybody, or maybe just look on Twitter, maybe that would be a good thing. It's like search on Twitter, something like Campfire Invite. And here we go, we're at about like half of the HP, and we just now threw our Purified Gem, and that always seems to be where we land in Mewtwo's crotchetal region, so we are now heavy in the crotch, you guys. We are getting the smell of cheese, and it is not good. Okay, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But it always seems to be the Purified Gem that gets that to happen, you know? So when you throw that Purified Gem, if they haven't fixed this by tomorrow, you guys, if it's your time zone, then maybe you're gonna see, I guess, this weird camera angle. And if it's your time zone today that you can hit it, you're probably seeing this too. Just like me. But yeah, I am throwing gems out the wazoo, Purified Gems. You get a lot of them through the raids and stuff. You get a lot of them through the shadow business, so I'm just gonna throw them. If I has them, I throw them. We're actually not doing especially well, which is funny because that lobby of 4 I feel like did better than this, right? Don't you guys agree? Super A was asking where is Sister Kendo. I'm not sure what you mean. Like she's just at her house. She was just living her life. Is that what you mean? And so it does seem that my YouTube chat got disconnected. I don't know, why that happens. I will pull it up over here though, so I'll still see what you guys are saying. It's just gonna be a lot harder. And so it looks like Warzone is able to invite somebody, so I'm glad that you guys are able to help each other in the chat. Definitely that is very good. So please, you guys, if anybody has Campfire IDs, if invites left, please help each other out. Campfire, I've not found it to be especially helpful, but it's probably better than just not having it. You know what I mean? Wawan Hiramaya said, to be honest, this event isn't what I've been waiting for, but it's still dope. I'm just waiting for Gengar to be back in Mega Raids, because you missed that event. Yeah, Mega Gengar is a good one to have, too. You know, we've been using it for Shadow Mewtwo. It's probably one of your top counters. The thing about it is that Gengar has the part Poison, so it is actually weak to Psychic. That's the crazy thing, right? Because it's like you think about, oh, well, I'm just going to use a Ghost Pokemon, right? Against Psychic. That's normally a great idea. But in this case, Gengar does have the Poison, but hey, it's Mega Gengar, so you're in good shape, right? So yeah, definitely I can feel you there. But yeah, there is no Sister Kendo account or anything. Like I say, there's just a Father Kendo, and then there's Dr. Kendo and the real Dr. Kendo. So yeah, we did beat this one with 5. What's funny is it felt harder than that other lobby we did with 4, right? And it might just be because all my Pokemon are straight up dead. So Lisa, if you haven't done anything on your account, it might be good for me to log in for you, and we'll get my wife's account on here as well, and we'll catch them. We'll catch you and my wife a good old... Maybe you'll get the shiny. Imagine me getting the shiny for you and not for me, right? But Ivy League is about to prepare for the second night of the play. Your boyfriend and friends are in attendance tonight. Man, Ivy League, that's amazing. Break the legs and break those legs. That is awesome, Ivy. And so yes, we are. Box is full here. Little account. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna be Shiny Mewtwo, the moment we've all been waiting for. Am I right? So here we go. You are about to hear the most epicness you've ever heard in your life. Okay, I can't promise that, but it is about to be something incredible. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, Shiny. Here it comes. All right. Chill. Throw them hands up. Let's get that hype. Keep it rolling! Look up and look down. See what they call down. If our shiny comes out, tell them what we do now. Reach in, now reach out. And take the ball out. If our shiny breaks out, tell them what we do now. Keep throwing, 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 throwing. Keep going, 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 throw. Keep throwing, 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 throwing. Keep going, 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 throw. Yes, Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We done got the Shiny Mewtwo over there on the right side. These are all parody songs recorded by me, but you need to keep that hype rolling, so let's get that going once more in the chat as we hear that chorus again!
Say what they call down. If the shiny comes out, tell them what we do now. Reach in, now reach out. And take the ball out. If our shiny breaks out, tell them what we do now. Keep throwing, 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 throwing. Keep going, 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 throw. Keep throwing, 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 throwing. Keep going, 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 throw.
That's right. Yeah. We got the shiny boots. Oh, yeah. Guys. That's right. That is right. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. I have recorded a number of Shiny parody songs, and hell yeah, Jeremy, if I wasn't geeking, something would be wrong. At least I'm enjoying life while Niantic tries to fuck it. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We done did it. Shiny Mewtwo on screen. What was that, 10 raids? My friends, incredible. Incredible. Now let's try to get it again. All right, so what this is going to be now is just a little bit of, I'd say like a small delay. We got to try to log into Lisa's account, and we're going to get my wife's account up on here. And so, you guys, maybe just, do you want to hear another Shiny parody while we do the transitioning of these accounts? Would that be nice? Jeremy said, I feel you on that. That's the thing. If Niantic is going to fuck us, then at least I'm going to try to have fun this way. I've been doing that ever since I was shiny hunting in like Sun and Moon, you know, old Pokemon games and stuff. I just created these parody songs. I did like, I don't know, 10 of them or something. And yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to play these for Pokemon Go for sure, for sure. So I see you guys talking, and I'm so sorry. I have not been a great streamer today as far as keeping up with chats and questions and stuff. There's been a lot going on. We're trying not to miss any raids, you know, the whole shish kebab here. So Lisa, do you think your account is good to go? I'm going to try to log in now, and I'll tell you if it all works for us. Hopefully it's just still got all the information. All right, so Lisa, I'm going to send you a Discord. It wants to verify that it's you, you know, which is good. We need safety, right? So, Lisa, can you verify for me? All right, so Lisa, I just sent you a Discord just so you can check that for us, and we'll be back on screen here for you guys if Lisa's account all checks out, and if not, then I'll use my I'll use mine. So yeah, here, I'll go ahead and I'll play one of the other Shiny parodies. Here we go, you guys. And we'll be back here for you in just a second.
Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine back. Pull the ultra out the bag and I wind back. Pokemon on the run, get an A-nab. Golden raz and I plug when I aim that. Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine back. Pull the ultra out the bag and I wind back. A Pokemon on the run, get an A-nab. Golden raz and I plug when I aim that.
So I'm gonna be looking for Shadow Mewtwo's, and then we'll be on screen here.
Man, y'all gon' know what this gon' be. Fucking with a dog like me. D to the R to the K. Last I saw, Arlo was showing the way. Instead of his ass leading the way. Yeah, I got no love for fake ass thugs. Send my champ in Great League and Dynamic Punch. How can Arlo explain getting fucked by the Fisk? Never squashing the beef, just giving him glyphs. No time for punks, Cindy Lauper cosplay fail and flail when he getting the mud shot dunks. And no time for Cliff and the dude's fake display. Only know how to be one way, Dr. K. Man, know how to bend down to Giovanni's hand. Something go down between them, just check how we stand. Slouched over, but Giovanni, hey, you're last. My shiny squad gon' stick a shiny boot up in that ass. Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine back. Pull the ultra out the bag and I wind back. Pokemon on the run, get an A-nab. Golden raz and I plug when I aim that. Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine back. Pull the ultra out the bag and I wind back. A Pokemon on the run, get an A-nab. Golden raz and I plug when I aim that.
I'm having trouble finding some right now.
left him out of breath. But let's give the Go Rockets one measly chance. Ready for the 3 Fucksketeers and the like? Arlo, hop your dumbass on to rock the mic.
How dare you? Who you calling dumbass bitch? I'm Arlo, I got the fucking birthright to win. I'm in and out quick, you'll see me again soon. I'm gonna lose, I mean you're gonna lose. I'm in a balloon.
Arlo, dude, you're making us look weak. It's Clint's turn to finally make all these trainers see. Team Go Rocket will win, except when we, lose. Forgot how this goes. What was I saying again? This is the boss. You dim-witted fools. As usual, cleaning up after you nincompoops. You make us look foolish, just like my clothes. I mean, God, just get them.
Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine back. Pull the ultra out the bag and a wine back. Pokemon on the run, get a name. Golden raz and a plug when I aim that. Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine back. Pull the ultra out the bag and a wine back. A Pokemon on the run, get a name. Golden raz and a plug when I aim that.
Okay, think I found one.
Got the shine, got the shine, got the shine bag. Pull the ultra out the bag and a wine bag. A Pokemon on the run, get a name. Golden raz and a plug when I aim that.
So the problem is I might be a little bit late to the raid. I'm gonna try though. Hopefully these people have not run out the timer and we're gonna be on screen here for you. It should just take about 20 seconds or so. I apologize. I never want it to take that long, okay? It's just obviously being that Niantic says we can only do these local, there's gonna be these types of things. So here we go, you guys. We are now in there, ready to win it. And so thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this song. Yes, these are all recorded by me. Dark Wolf said, OMG the song. Yes, I did this. X Saif was like, you give me epic rap battles of history vibes. I'm going to take that as a massive compliment. So thank you so much for that. So let's see. Oh man, the hundo ran away from you. That's Z over there on YouTube side. Let's see. Bang Thing said, haven't found it especially helpful. You just found a raid and went straight to it. Oh yeah, Lisa, you might have made a. It looks like it kicked you out, so you might have actually made a move. Yeah. Okay, so you probably played like 2 recently or whatever. So we'll just have it on one account right there. Pikatangan was like, bro. Said, I thought you couldn't account share. Yeah, no, you can't share accounts or whatever. Like, so yeah, no, you cannot do that. Man, a lot of people concerned with this stuff nowadays. It's been a long time since anybody's been up on me about that stuff. So yes, if anybody has a problem that I'm using, you know, real people's accounts, of course, they belong to real people and whatnot. But yeah, the point is, if you do have a problem, you know, just report and probably move on. We just don't really want to have like negativity here and stuff. So let's see here. Lisa, looks like we are going to have to wait on you though. Your account has just made some action too soon ago, if that makes sense. Whoops. Not paying enough attention. Here we go. So let's see. Yes, I wish that we could invite people, so I'm definitely sorry. Ana Mireya said, I can't wait to see your outfit. You're not talking about Arlo stuff, are you? It's not Sailor Moon dressing like Arlo in this game. It better not be. Okay. So yeah, we'll try to come back to a better account, more optimized and stuff. Lots of resources, and we'll play on that. Okay, this is nice, you guys. Look at this. Oh, it went away. Man, I almost got there. So right when I loaded up the game, there was a glitch, and there was like 27 grunts all around me. Like, they were just all surrounding me. And now it's gone. Man, that would have been great. So yes, Iron Spider, do apologize. We just had to get a different account on there and didn't want to show any login information, right? You know? So anyway, you guys, we did it on that one, so unfortunately we won't have kind of 2 accounts worth, but we can, it's okay to like have one account do this, one account do it at different times and stuff. No shiny there. It's unfortunate. Boy. Alright, you guys, so we'll see. This is for my wife. I think it's her first Shadow Mewtwo ever. I don't know that she's gotten one. I'd have to look back and see. So she probably, maybe she's gotten one from like a Giovanni fight or something. But yeah, I appreciate you guys again being here, anybody, and thank you so much for anyone that's been able to super chat or donate today. Those things are so damn helpful. You cannot even believe it. It's insanely helpful. And so yes, I'm going to try to be a little bit better now that we have most of our she's together. Maybe I can talk to you guys a little bit more, answer your questions. Hopefully the mods have been able to help you on anything. So far, my head has been spinning, trying to just get all of this. It's like Niantic just decided, hey, let's make our game so much more of a headache. You know what I mean? To make our game so much more of a headache by just having it be local only. Alright, so let's see. Thank you. X Saif said, I appreciate you, Kendo. I'm heading off for now. See ya. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, alright? So thank you so much for being here. Great times, you know. Lisa said, I still want to show up to Doc all dressed up as Arlo. Why are you trying to give me... I will have an aneurysm just from the pure, like, hatred of Arlo. When I say no negativity on the stream that we want, if it's towards Arlo, that is completely fine, okay? At least Mirella knows what I'm talking about. She said, I am anti-Arlo. Thank you, Mireia. Arlo fucking su cabron. But yeah, I hope you guys did like that song. These are recorded by me. They are all my parody songs about shiny Pokemon. Let's see, we are on the last ball, so we should probably at least give that one a decent try here. Now I've effed it up. I've effed it. And thank God for Snorlax, buddy, right? But yeah, Bang Than said so much more of a headache, so then you decided. Yeah. So let's see. Man, you were being a good chat person before, but damn. We have the, what do you call it? It's the Popo. We have the police on chat. Let's see. Dancing. Oh, yeah. I feel you dancing. On Twitch. Let's see. Saw someone get a XXX weather boosted Shunbeat. Is that right? So they got the tiny, but it was weather boosted. That is like absolutely crazy. I would love to see an XXS Shunbeat. Alright guys, so we're gonna try to let these kind of get caught up here. I'm not seeing anybody join that raid either. It would be only 5 minutes. The suckish thing would be like if you ended up joining the raid at like 2 minutes left and then watch it glitch out, you know, then you lose everything. That's when it's ass, right? Alright. Lisa said you're wondering if anyone gets a hundo or shundo. Yeah, that's what's crazy about what Iron Spider was saying. That's definitely what's crazy. Alright, so we'll let that one get defeated and everything. Quick shiny check. Okay, we got a good raid down there maybe. Oh, look at this, you guys. We've beaten it, but it's just like, no. Thanks, Niantic. And then my Giratina is like, I'm just gonna faint. Just gonna hide. That's fine. That is fine. Oh man, Pikatangan did manage to get the shiny, the mini shiny, but that was from Cliff, and your best was at 89%. If we're talking Shadow Mewtwo today, the best one we've done on stream here, aside from the shiny, but best appraisal was a 91. Best appraisal was a 91. And so, non-shiny, we do see 2356, so we probably should not throw any more pineapples. That was just sort of a jerk reaction. It's something I always would do, like battling the rocket leaders and stuff. Try to pineapple it, because it was an instant catch. So I need to get out of that mindset and be a little more disciplined here, because I think we want that one. I think that that's decent. Sazi said hype. Yeah, man, I think that could be hype. Nice fast capture too, so there you go. So that's 3. It's going to be at 89, unfortunately. The interesting thing is, I say unfortunately because I think we got one of a higher number earlier, right, you guys? But it was... We had a... No, lower number, but higher appraisal. That's what I was meaning. So here, I don't know if we can coordinate together, but we'll try it. Try and get ourselves going at the same time. Nope, I think we just missed the window because it's got a 0. Yeah. So we'll see if anybody joins that. That's fine. It's fine. It was just by a hair. That sure would have been a stretch, though, to actually reach the gym just in time. Close but no cigar. Lisa, you said, am I timed out? No, you are not. You said, or my net is shite. Hey, we don't say things like that around here. I'm just kidding. It's fine. This is not the family-friendly stream. Am I right or am I right? Go ahead, purified gem. Might honestly be worth it to save it when the lobbies are big like that, right? You could just save a purified. So Marshmallow Shorts was saying how many shinies? We've just gotten 1, and this will be... I think we've done 12 raids, you guys. If you want to... It's like 6 gyms, but 2 accounts, right? So it's like that, yeah. Iron Spire said, divine non-family friendly. Well, I have been talking about being in Mewtwo's crotch in many different capacities. And Redwall, I can finally confirm, because this was something I could not answer earlier, but yes, the shiny is a guaranteed catch like the regular legendaries and stuff, so please, you guys, Pinap, when you get that shiny, definitely Pinap that ass. Because it was. We verified it. Unless I am super lucky, but no, I threw it, first ball, boom, caught it. So this will make, what is this, 13 right here, and when we finish the other one, 14. My friends. My ladies and gentle friends. Except the ladies are friends too. Okay, thanks. That timing. It's been nice having Snorlax there just because I don't like this phone's screen. It has not been good to me. Lots of slippage. Keep thinking I'm throwing it at the right time, but I guess it's just a little bit. Epic Proto Play said, can't wait to lose all of my Shadow Mewtwo's because of my horrible aim. That would suck ass. The good news is I thought it was going to be, a lot worse off for me because I haven't been especially disciplined on some of my throws, at least on the right side. Left side we've been fine. Bigger screen and all helps me get better screen too on the device. But what I was going to say is, especially for your first few, maybe you should just be a little disciplined. Use the circle method. If I was doing it right, I'd be a little bit more expert timing with it and everything. But hey, we're still getting the excellent on a lot of these, so that's fine. Let's go ahead, purified gem that. So this one's a 23-24. We have not had good luck with 23-20s, so probably a 2-star. But yeah, Epic Proto, I understand the fear. So again, just if you don't know the circle method, you're holding just like this. You see I got my thumb on it on that right side, and we're waiting for it to do that. It's a little battle cry thing, and then you throw it kind of more towards the end. And I have misjudged, actually, the timing a little bit here while I'm focusing on chat, focusing on everything to do, 2 screens, the whole thing. So it does help when you're just a little more, disciplined about it. That's the best word I can use. If you're not paying good attention like that, that was horrible timing, horrible throw. It's just a lot of stuff that I'm paying attention to, and often I play this game just, blindly, I don't even look at what I'm doing half the time. I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at the health of the stream, I'm looking at other things. Or I'm looking at the one attacking and not the one throwing. Yeah, no. It's a little bit of there. And if I miss some today, I'm not going to be upset. If I somehow missed a million balls for the shiny, I'd be upset. But I'm just saying, if we know we have a 3-star, Could be a little more upset, but we've done enough raids at this point that it's like, I'm gonna be fine. If, if this one escapes me, like, I don't want the headache, to be honest. Like, I'd honestly just want to pine at this. If we can catch it, that'd be awesome. But if not, I'm totally fine with that. But certainly, if you are afraid, if you've never had a Shadow Mewtwo, definitely I can understand. So use the circle. So, okay. See, that's why I don't like this phone, because my thumb set up for the throw and it just released way early. I think it's something about overheating too. So if you guys know, if you've had devices that like overheat easy and stuff, that's definitely a side effect. But we can be a lot better on this one over here because it's much easier to see. The screen is much better. Just not on the right. I was gonna say, watch us catch it first ball. We can't demonstrate anything. So here, we'll be a little bit better off with it, huh? See, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Okay, it's gonna just bust out that way. So yeah, you're anywhere that basically, if it is the 27th and it is, what, 10 a.m. and beyond your local time, then you can do it. So you just look at your time zone. That's the problem. I look up at chat and then I'm just completely wrecked. That's why I haven't paid enough attention to chat, I feel like, because I've been focused. So you guys saw that. That was, again, the circle method. Hold it, boom, release at the end. But again, I want to thank everybody for being here. If you like Pokemon cards, by the way, the channel on YouTube is kind of dual purpose, Pokemon Go, Pokemon cards. So if you're into the trading card game, just recently ripped open some Paldea Evolved. That was great. That's the new set coming out. So you can see we are getting a lot of excellence on this, and it's still just like a salty batch, and we're finally going to catch it. So keep at it. Maybe that's the moral of the story. I was going to say, you're going to just lose some, and then we didn't lose it. So what terrible advice, right? Listen, I'm just flying by whatever's happening on screen. So that is our first 1-star right there. Pretty miserable, to be honest. It's like, again, some people are going to pay money for this thing. Like I said at the top of the stream, I am not looking to dip money in. You could be technical and be like, well, you're using your green passes. So yes, if I have a green pass that like exists already in the account, I'm okay to use those. But I'm not going to, go be buying some with actual money. We have some Poke coins, so we could maybe just like get an extra pass with that, but I'm even kind of like hesitant towards that, to be honest. Definitely aligned with, Hear Us Niantic and all that. I definitely understand those things, so I am not really looking to give Niantic too many props here, but I just kind of pick and choose, right? When I'm creating content for the game or something, I'm thinking like, can we help people in some kind of way? Well, let's try to do that. And even sometimes I'll sacrifice that. But, I thought we could help people with Shadow Mewtwo. It's Shadow Mewtwo. If there's one thing we can kind of invest our time in, invest our helping of others, Shadow Mewtwo, I think, kind of justifies that, right? And some may disagree with the decision. And that's totally fine, Everybody allowed to. We are getting a little bit of lag. It's just everything's kind of overheating too. But I hope that everybody's doing well out there. Again, if you can, like, throw any donation or super chat and stuff, those just help so flippin' much. It is insane. In the old days, with that stuff, we used to, gosh, we did just thousands for charity, with that kind of stuff. So we have done a lot of good with Pokemon Go. It's kind of on the downtrend now, though, so definitely being on the downtrend, we don't really get to do that anymore as much, so that's sad. But it's okay. We're just gonna have to deal. So I see Lisa, one of our mods in the chat, was saying, I sure hope they get some backlash and decide to remote raid things again. So first off, if anybody hasn't seen the news, you know, Michael Steranka is the name of the director, and I could be getting his last name wrong. I apologize. Just pronunciation. Phonetically, I'm getting it right, but the pronunciation, I'm not positive. And so Michael Steranka, he actually seems like an okay person and everything. It's just, I think a lot of people, they've been giving him death threats and all that, and somebody was like, he finally like retweeted about it if anybody sees his Twitter activity or what the news talks about. Somebody was, you know, talking about his new baby that was born, and they were saying like such an ugly baby, you know, and like they were just getting really personal with him, and that's not it, you guys. And I know that that's, none of y'all are doing that shit, you know, none of the good people here. And so definitely give them the feedback, okay? So like absolutely like tweet at them, write their support, you know, do every communication you can, man. I absolutely say that. But please, like, this channel's always been about like a general kindness, but definitely helping people. And so I think with that, like, we want to do what's right? Like, the way we're going to help people is giving the correct kind of feedback. And they may not listen, you know what I mean? That's the sad reality, is like, we already know also, if you've read the news and stuff, they addressed it by not addressing it, because Michael Steranka was also saying before that stuff that I just talked about, he was talking about like, yeah, we've seen the Hirus Niantic, and I'm paraphrasing here, so please do not quote this as a direct quote, but he said, like, we've seen it, and we don't have any plans to directly address it at this time. And he said, we also have really great events to go through 2023. So, like, I think he was just trying to say, like, you know, a lot of people were, I don't know if this is my exact sentiment, it's like somewhere in the middle, it's like rational, right? But like, some people were saying like, oh, okay, so Michael's basically saying like, because you have events that you think are cool in 2023, we just can't have remote raids. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's like an extreme way to look at it, but yeah, I mean, slightly, you know, they're just saying like, what we have planned is so cool. What is it? A web store? You know, because they recently announced the web store where you can get coins through that. So, hey, but you know, shadow raids, I think that was supposed to be a thing for them. And Shaku was saying, hi, bro, I got a Shiny Mewtwo in my first raid, dude. That's amazing. Good job, my brother. That is incredible. So, yeah, anybody in the chat that wants to give their stories like that, please do. Please, please, please. Because I think this is why I decided to stream today, is I was like, well, we need to give people as much information as we can. And let's have a little bit of fun if we can, of course, too. But, you know, we wanted to get all these questions answered. You know, is a shiny a guaranteed catch and all that stuff? You know. For instance, White Boy over there on YouTube is saying, do you know if the gems actually work? Because I've seen a lot of speculation. So here's what we've noticed, and I'm not going to be able to give you like the most direct answer, but like, I don't particularly notice anything. The problem is most of my lobbies have been like 20, 17, you know, 18 people, and it's like, at that point, do we even need the gems? No, like, you know, we're just going to beat it by sheer might. See, guys, I'm actually going to check Campfire, but we'll hang out next to this gym because it does have a 650 timer. That's not awful, but it's not the best either. So, yeah, no, we'll check out our Campfire. We'll see what's up. But yeah, Redwall, I wish I could give you the odds for the shiny. I don't know that anyone's done the research for that yet either. So, you know, I don't even know that other people will give you that, but maybe they can already. But anyway, I don't know. At this rate, I'll tell you how many I've gotten, which is we've done, that was probably 14 raids now at this point. So far, 1 has been shiny. 3 of them have been 3-star. Most have been 2-star, and then like 2 have been 1-stars. So you can get a 1-star if anybody's curious. You can absolutely. I've gotten about 2 or 3 of those. Generally, they've mostly been 2-star. That's like mostly what we're getting is non-shiny 2-stars. The shiny, by the way, is an immediate catch. So if you get it, let's head to that one. We see a flare. It's got a pretty fresh gym timer. And if we need to, we can just come back down. So I guess that's a good target. So I'm just going to try to like reset some things here because we've been having some like severe overheating. I feel like we're chugging along. This is what I put, you know, donations and super chats and memberships and stuff to, is trying to better any operations for you guys. And again, if we ever have some kind of surplus or something we give to charity and all that, so no worries there, of course. So unfortunately, that might actually be the gym we just beat, because as I look and scout, it's showing that I have completed that, so ixnay on that one. I'm going to still stay in this screen, though, just for a hot second so I can scout maybe just a little bit more here. That's the thing, is we're not God. We can't just make people show up to the raid, and that's what I really fear for just all these people that are going to have the in-person experience or whatever. This is what Niantic wants, but like, how the hell are you going to get people? You know, at least I'm in a big city. Okay, I'm going to try another one, you guys. Let's give it a try, but I'm just not sure. It's just going to take us about 2 minutes, okay? And if that doesn't work, we'll wait the like 5 minutes for the one we were at before. Okay, so I'll be coming back to you very shortly if this works out. So I appreciate everybody's patience. You know, we were rolling really good there. Like, we got a nice streak of just a ton of raids, and now they're slowing down just a little bit as we wait. But like I say, I can't God appear them. I can't make them just appear like God, and then I can't make people show up. That's the shitty thing, is we can't invite anybody. So thanks, Niantic, for the local only experience, right, you guys? So yeah, this had a flare at it, and I'm visiting the gym, as you guys can hear from this. I didn't want to change the screen yet because there's nobody here, so I think ultimately we are going to have to, unfortunately, kind of play the waiting game a little bit. And I can keep scouting and all that, but it is not particularly easy. Because some people will set flares. This is the other bullshit, right? Is like, if you want another thing against kind of their system, is that, and again, please be kind to them in your feedback, but like, I'm just saying, like, people are lighting flares on campfire and then they're not even there. So you know what I mean? Like, it's just a waste of time. Like, absolutely. Complete waste. So I'm seeing one person joining a gym, so we're going to try that. I'll come back on screen here for you guys for that. I don't know what's going to happen from it, though. Could be a failed experiment, so give me about 10 seconds. Should be just in a good 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. See, this is fantastic. The person left the gym. So this is where we're at the impasse, right? I have the coins for it. It's just, do we give Niantic anything more? Do we give them? And that's the question, because I can also try to log in. Can log in somewhere. So here, let's give this one do one of those, and then after this we'll probably log into a different account. Maybe my dad still has some passes or something. My wife should still have hers. So she does. And thank you so much. That's Min Matt, M-I-N-N, over there on Twitch. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat as great because I'm trying to get people the raids as soon as possible. But we're working under Niantic's headache of a system. So, okay, finally back to see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Min Matt. Yeah, over on Twitch, it's the affiliate anniversary. They had it on for me yesterday, was the weird thing, and then it's on today. Today is the true day, though. So thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Wrote said a crypto shundo. What is that? A Mewtwo holding Bitcoin? You got Ethereum. But yeah, White Boy said I finally got my Shadow Mewtwo to level 40 for this raid. Nice, yeah. Because that's the thing, is Mewtwo can actually be a counter for Mewtwo, usually when you're, of course, using you gotta have a Shadow Ball, you know. But yeah, Kurafa is right. He said it can be trioed according to Poke Battler, and I do follow Poke Battler's advice most of the time and stuff. We did it earlier with 4, so that's the smallest raid I've had. Obviously, this is just going to be 2. We are going to back out of that. So thanks, Niantic, for that local raid experience, right? I'm assuming this is a glitch, seeing 2 people. Yeah. It just literally hasn't updated us 2 being in there. So what you guys saw earlier was we were at a gym that back then had like 6 minutes, and so this one is probably going to have, I think now it's, oh, whoops. Forgive me, we must reconnect the phone there. But alright, we'll just head back down to that one because it should be hatched now, you guys. But this is the headache that Niantic wanted for us, right? They wanted us to bounce from gym to gym. And I've never been like a Niantic hater just for like blindly, right? You know, I've always just kind of critiqued them where it was right and praised them where I thought it was right. And I will tell you, this system has just been clunky AF. It has just been defunct clunk. So we're coming back on screen here for you to a freshly hatched gym. Doesn't have people at it right now, but we'll go in it because it's freshly hatched. And we'll see what happens here for you guys. And that's going to be in 3 and 2 and a good old 1. They want me to give my feedback. Giving a little kind of invasive thing that says, give feedback to us? Okay, so there's people in there. We just couldn't see it over the gym. But we'll go ahead and fill those last 2 spots for it. There we go, you guys. We finally got up in there. So once again, very much appreciated, you guys. Again, thank you for your patience. You know, it's just kind of been BS. And this is actually a good town to raid in, you know. So, like, that's the problem is I'm just so damn, like, I am so worried about people who maybe haven't gotten to this yet, especially the rural crowd. Anyone who is disabled, it's just, if you cannot get to these raids efficiently and with a lot of people, like, it's just going to be so annoying. There may be some people that, like, have great accounts and they just won't be able to get to this thing. You know, like, think about your town. Like, where do you guys live, you know, out there? Some of y'all live rural? Do some of y'all live in big cities with lots of activity? Maybe if y'all describe it to me, I can just kind of give you my best input, but it's like, just the best thing is to try to get there right at hatch. But you know how that goes, dude. Here's my thing. So I'm going to read some more chat, and then I'll just kind of give a rant about all that, though. You know, Jeremy was talking about Hydreigon. Hydreigon is great for this, definitely. Go with your dark moveset if that's not obvious. We saw Bubsy earlier said, how many people do you need? Again, it kind of matters about your counters and your trainer level, but Poke Battler gave it 3 trainers. If you have, I think, at least the best counters for that, you're going to want, like, probably 5 people, you know, like, to be more safe, right? I just never trust other people exactly on that. And so that's the thing, right? Maybe kind of keep it at like a 4 or 5 minimum. Unless the people you talk to, if you're like, hey, what are your accounts like? And they're like, they're fucking great, then okay, maybe you'll be fine. We did it on the stream, though, with 4 earlier, and it was fine. We did really damn good, actually. I think my wife wanted to keep some of those. Alright, so that is not shiny, as y'all can plainly see. So, been 1 shiny today. Total of 16 raids if you count 2 accounts doing it. 8 gyms. So yes, Pry Thai Boy, hopefully you just heard that. I think your chat just came in as I said it, so hopefully you got it. Z-Mob was saying, wow, we caught those fast. Z-Mob was saying, you know, for real, the coin system is horrible. Hey, I mean, I'm going to take coins as far as, like, quote-unquote free raids, as in, like, you know, you get 2 days and you get 100 coins, right? Like, I'm going to take that, but yeah, I mean, like, of course we would love something better. Let's go ahead. We'll try to log into some other accounts that we were using earlier that Hopefully they have some passes and stuff. And maybe we can redo that same gym if we do this. So that's why I'm just going back to the starting soon real quick, so I'm not showing all the login information of these. So I do apologize. It should just be real quick, though. Just give me one hot moment. Maybe a cold moment, but it's mostly hot. So yes, hello. That's Marquez Ruiz. Thank you so much. She said hi. Hayden, you are able to use the Master Ball. I'm about to come back on screen here for you guys as you hear that activity going on. And look at that. We're having some glitches. I'm sorry, you guys. If Pokemon Go was like a real game, we wouldn't have this problem. We have to actually re-sign in. Okay. We're like logged in and nothing was showing up. You know, we like just did it. But yes, Ulrike, thank you so much. You said thank you for sharing the information. Oh gosh, we gotta see the glitch. Man, I keep missing it. Sometimes you can load up the game and there's like 8 Giovannis standing around you and like 11 grunts. And that's what just happened. I wish you guys could see that. Sorry. I tried. Just didn't want to expose information of... Oh, okay. So we're going to have to do one. I want to do that as little as possible today, you guys. But I do not want to make you wait any longer. So let's go ahead and join those up. Hopefully people come into this. And let me try to get back to the chats here. Alright, so I'm hoping there, so let's see, yes, thank you, is it Maja or Maja said yes, so thank you, yes, if you guys could. You got your shiny on the first try, which is pretty incredible. That is pretty damn awesome, you guys, because it took us, what, probably like 8 raids in, if you count 2 accounts. That was like 4 gyms in, if you want to say that. Earlier, Jules was saying the raid/gym system has to be reworked. It's been 7 years. I thought the reworking was in like 2017, right, you guys? Raids came in then, in 2017. It was like in the summer, wasn't it? Outside of that, the gym system also, we did have like a new gym system at some point. I just think it was 2017 as well. Can I not do math? I was not involved with math ever in any schooling. So yeah, the sad thing is this is a freshly done gym, but these are not good accounts that we're using anymore. We are not using top stuff anymore, so I would not trust these 3 to get it done. If you want us to attempt it for science, we could, but I think it's best to just back out, because ain't nobody joining this thing. You never know, this person could back out at the last second too. You'd at least want a buffer. So we don't want to screw those people over either. And look, right next door to us, somebody's trying to get into a Mewtwo raid. Maybe we can just pop on over there. They just started, so maybe that other person will see us. Hey, come on over. But okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Imagine, and anybody that has the question, just know if it's your local time, the 27th of May, 10 a.m. and beyond. And the eggs will hatch at close to 10 a.m. That's the thing, is a lot of the times when a legendary raid boss rotation, any kind of raid rotations, right, they usually come where the egg will show up at like 10, right? And then it doesn't hatch till 11. No, this is like the eggs come up and they have like a minute on them, you know? Like, a lot of them just have like 20 minutes. Maybe I've just been stumbling upon them at the right time, but the point is it will actually hatch more so at like 10 a.m. your local time. And earlier, wanted to also thank Alliance, MW Alliance, maybe, was saying happy affiliate anniversary over there on Twitch. Yes, thank you so much. It's been a little bit rough keeping up with the chats. I normally don't have that much of a problem. It's just we've had a lot of issues today and trying to find gyms. You know, I don't want to leave you guys waiting. But yes, JB Productions and anybody that's had this question, it's been kind of a regular question. You know, how many will it take to defeat Shadow Mewtwo? I've done it, the smallest lobby was 4 people, and these 2 accounts are pretty much all of them that I'm using, like whether it's my dad or my account and stuff, are like best friends with each other. So you do get a little bit of a boost from that. But it's also good to use pokebattler.com. If anybody's not familiar with that website, it is a good, I think, I put a lot of credence in what they do. pokebattler.com/raids. So definitely check that out. Anytime that you're wondering about any raids in the future. I'm not. Sounds like I'm paid for them, right? No, nobody pays me anything. Nobody pays me ever. I am looking for the money, though. So anybody that wants to, I will whore myself out. So anyway. Yes, it is rough doing a stream, 2 devices, trying to just hydrate, trying to do everything. It is very rough, for sure. Somehow we have... Okay, we had 8 people. Yeah, that's about right. I was going to say, I thought we had like 20 in here, and it was only 8. No. But, yeah, and I've been using purified gems every time that I can. Some people have asked, do they do anything? I think the answer is yes. We're going to use one right now. The question is, like, what exactly did they do? Yeah, it's supposed to subdue it and, like, make it easier to defeat. But, most of our lobbies have been, like, 18 people. Here's one with 8, at least. That's kind of more average for us. The one with like 4, we of course used gems, but it didn't, it went down kind of easy, to be honest, with those 4. The 4 did better than 5. So again, it's like it really is going to matter about your accounts. It is going to matter about your counters. And of course, some people will be like, you say that, but you're using shitty counters. That's because these are not good accounts right here. Like, I do not want to give Niantic, like, a lot of money, right? So I have been avoiding using any coins, and definitely we haven't given dollars to the game. These are very hard-earned gem coins. We used, so far, 200. 1 for each account, right? But yes, you guys are noticing there is this glitch. We do get straight up in the crotchetal region, and look at this Tyranitar. He's just like fainted. He's just like, dude, I'm done. Mewtwo, man, you gotta, Vagisil or something, because that Tyranitar is just face down, ass up, you guys, and this is not family friendly at all, so I am very aware of that. We have been in the taint of Mewtwo, God, a good 8 times today, half of the gyms, right? So that's some kind of glitch. Maybe they'll fix it by the time it gets your local time zone or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, that Tyranitar wildin'. You think so, Ryu? Hopefully I'm getting your name right. Did just release a video before going live today, just to kind of give a lot of that general information on it. So if you do think you may want like the general info on Shadow Raids and stuff like that, and you want to help little old me out, definitely emphasis on the old. Oh, you guys, I forgot we got that shiny on this account. It looks so cool. So let's just... Gonna have to kill that off. And please shine. Okay, go. So generally the numbers, we've had a little bit of ambiguity as far as like, okay, you'll get like a 2320 and it's higher than a 2340. It's like that shouldn't happen, but sometimes it will. It depends on the IV spread, right? Like if it's the attack, if it's the HP, if not. And so anybody that is curious, again, you do want to be more disciplined if you're worried about screwing this up, not catching it. So discipline kind of looks more like that. You do the circle method. If you're not familiar, you just hold it, wait for the circle to get really small, wait for an attack like that, and throw. And I did it way late right there, but it's more like that. There we go. And so you saw we actually got it with that method. And so at 2338, you can see that that's actually a 3-star. The interesting thing is this 2342, depending on the spread, it might not be a 3-star. We'll see, though. Okay. Great. Thanks. So that is 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be an 82 over there. And we did catch that. Thank the good Lord. And so luckily it is a 3-star, but what you're noticing is that's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be another 82, yet they were the same appraisal, just, I should say the same percentage number, but not the same CP amount, right? So that's what I'm trying to say, is it's a little bit more ambiguous like that, right? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share that video for you guys right here. The video on Shadow Mewtwo. Boom, we'll let that hit the chat. And so this will also just kind of answer a lot of questions. It shows you what the raid is going to look like, too. It's sort of what you're viewing right now, I realize. So I'm certainly, not trying to double up on you guys. The only problem is, should we keep going? Because at that point, we're going to have to look for new gyms, but we're also going to have to give Niantic coins. I say that's up to the chat. I mean, do y'all... I want to be for the people, okay? Like, I'm not, paid by anybody, like I said earlier. Although I'm for sale. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so we will have to give gym coins, at least. We won't have to put in actual money. We have 1882, so that one's fine, but 732. So we have the coins to do it. But yeah, Jules says, I say go. So you say go for it. So we do have an egg hatching right up above, so... that's fine. We could straight up hit it. It's just got 20 seconds up in here. But that means we are kind of getting to the latter half of our experience because, again, I'm out of my, surplus of passes that I had before this or whatever. So, again, if anybody can super chat me and stuff, that stuff makes a huge difference. Donation, even better, I'll be honest. But, I won't whore myself out any further than that, I guess. But yeah, hope that I have been helping you guys with this today. That's honestly why we streamed it. I'm not trying to give Niantic more than they deserve or anything today. Luckily, that one still has passes, man. That's the crazy thing. This one, I think, is the one that does have to use coins, though. And it is rubber banding to all. Jesus. It is nice to hit a very fresh raid route here. So forgive me, just trying to hydrate a little. But let me get back to some more chat and everything. Lisa was saying, very educational. Thank you. It's tough in the, post-remote nerfage time zone. Ever since they've done the remote raid nerfs, it's been a lot harder, because my channel was all about Team Go Rocket, how do we defeat them, and inviting people to raids. We were, oh my god, Lisa, can you imagine if we just, we can't count this, but, imagine how many people we've invited to raids, and, how many legendaries my singular, channels have given people legendaries, right? You know what I mean? Can you imagine? Just over the 2.5 years that we were able to do remote raids freely. Point being, unfortunately, with the remote raid nerf, yes, we can still raid and all that, but a lot of people are feeling the pain from the remote nerfs, and they don't really join as much anymore. We still stream occasionally, for most legendaries that are worth it. But they also haven't had a lot of legendaries worth it, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Lisa saying, oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about that. 100,000s for sure. Yeah, probably, Lisa, to be honest. Because we'd have some streams in 2020 that were 600 live viewers or so. And we did the Primal, Kyogre, and Groudon for people. That one had 400 and something, 480, I think, live viewers. Point being, we totally helped people out with that. But yes, Manic or anybody that's wondering about, if you want a Shadow Mewtwo and stuff, it's just May 27th, 10 a.m. and beyond, your local time, is when you'll be able to get it. And it does actually go at 10 a.m. And here we are underneath the sack once again. So we'll be licking on Mewtwo over here. And yes, Pikatangan, quote, although I'm for sale. Pikatangan earlier was also saying, my town is 5 gyms, 17 Pokestops, no locals. I'm the only one knocking out gyms daily. And that's the thing, is that I am going to be so sad for you. I know you're I don't want your pity probably, but I'm just saying, it's that type of situation. I'm so sad for it. No one should be gate-kept from this. You know what I mean? And in Niantic's mind, and some people that would defend it, they would say, no, they're not gate-kept from it. The problem is that they really do seem to be, and it's logistically, no. If everybody local would join, then that's great, but... Okay, look at that glitch. The bar is staying there through Giovanni's head. But yes, Pika Tengen's talking about few gyms, no local people and stuff like that, so she's gonna be screwed out of this, and that's BS, man. Like, everyone should have a shot at Shadow Mewtwo. It's like only the best thing. So, yeah, kind of BS. Starting to get rid of the good stuff now, huh? I'm just kidding. It was just trade material, trade fodder. So that one on the left side will not be very good. 22.98. Okay, we'll show you guys the circle method again. So if you are worried about catching this thing, just hold the ball, let the circle get real small on a space there between the eyes, throw it kind of at the end of its battle cry like that, and you hear that right around there. Go right between the eyes, you guys. Go for the kill. And that'll be the ticket. Now, if anybody's been here the whole stream and seen the account on the right side on that phone, the screen is really messed up, so it's been so hard throwing this right. It's also been overheating, for God's sake. So it has lost me a few volleys during some of these throws, man. It has not been fun to contend with today. But yes, the point is, this will be a salty little hoe. So definitely, if you need to use that, go circle method. Otherwise, I've caught pretty much all of them. I think we had one runaway. Just one. It's just a bit of a headache. Okay, I don't know what happened there. We're just having massive overheating and stuff. Alright. Gee, thanks, me too. Ultimately, if it wants to run, it's just gonna run, I feel like. It's alright, we done got it. So that one, like I say, 2-star, expected. Alright. So it's starting to get a little bit tougher now just to find the gyms and find people that'll be in them. And we have been live, I guess, about 2 hours or so. I want to thank everybody so much once again. You guys think we should do this tomorrow? I don't know, we could probably do it tomorrow. I think we will leave it at that, though. And again, it means so much to me that you guys, stayed and we were able to help you out. I'm going to read a few more of just the chats and things. Wade County was saying, I'm super screwed. Remote rural area with the side of mountainous terrain. So yeah, it's like, to me, that's BS, man. Like, I'm probably more upset about it than I should be, but it's just like, I'm just sad at the thought of people not being able to do this. Like, everyone should get a shot at the Shadow Mewtwo. Sorry, I'm focused on like a million things right now. Okay, so yeah, Jules said, I made my own local group. If you really want it, make a group and find somewhere. And that's the thing is, some people will also have the mindset that like it's absolutely not gated. They're like, no, you could do this. You just have to actually like put in the work. And I don't doubt that like a little bit of work is good, right? Like I agree in some parts. It's just there are absolutely so many people that are going to miss out on this. Even, I've been in big towns before that like they had a local scene before COVID and then they don't. And I don't think that was remote raids. I think that was like COVID and the trends of the game. You got to think about Pokemon Go during that time with COVID lockdowns, right? And since remote raids started, that's a long time for any game, right? And a lot of console games die within that kind of 3-year time period or whatever. The fact that a mobile app like Pokemon Go lasted as long as it did is crazy. But yes, you're going to see a lot of trends with the game Go in 3 years. Right? So like part of that is going to be people doing their in-person raids, and I can tell you this is anecdotal, right? But my experience was always everyone showed up in their cars. They were sometimes late, right? Sometimes people wouldn't wait for you if you were late. Sometimes you can't control things, right? But people usually didn't talk. If they did, it was like, one person, and hey, we catch it last ball, so that's nice. maybe one person will talk to you or something, but everybody shows up in their car. It's extremely clunky to do like an in-person thing that way, and it doesn't help with my exploration. I don't know if you guys are the same. Like, my exploration of the city was aided, and proof in the pudding is my level 41 vlog. When I first turned level 41, this would have been December 2020. You can see it on the channel on YouTube. But yeah, I was doing a vlog. I had to reach level 41, and I actually got to do it in that one day. And so I was sun up to sundown able to explore. I was able to be in my environment, in my town, because of the remote raid. So because I could invite people, I could keep going. Imagine if I had to do that all with in person, so all local, then I wouldn't have gotten it that day. It would have taken me like a whole month just to like get 30 raids for the level 41, tasks or whatever. So it helped to have remotes. Like, that helped my exploration. I actually got to explore more that day. I got to be there sun up, sundown. Anyway, Raju was asking how difficult are the raids. Most of these lobbies have been like 17 people, 8, 20. Pretty good. The lowest one we had was 4 people, and that one we beat it pretty good, to be honest. So go for around there. We are going to go ahead and end now, but I'm going to take just a few more questions and stuff like that. I should say, if anybody wants to see this tomorrow, please just write that in the chat now, Excuse me, Pika Tangen said, forgot to tell you, Dr. K, I got to level 50 before Community Day. That is really awesome, man. That is crazy. Pika Tangen's got opening shift. Damn. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Pika T, for being here. But yeah, we may go ahead and do it tomorrow. Again, these are in-person raids only, though, so I wish I could invite people, but I can't. And again, thank you so much for being here. So the kind of summarization is that we probably did like 20 raids. If you imagine, that was like 10 gyms, 2 accounts each, and we got 1 shiny. We got 3 that were 3 stars. Or did we get 4? Might have actually been 4, but yeah, so we had a 91%, and these are the poopy kind of baby accounts, so these ones might not have been where we caught it. You can see that there's some 82s in the mix. We did get this one today, though, the Shadow. It was a 2-star. Most of what we got was 2-star. So yes, Wade was saying, thank you for helping us rural guys out with the invite streams, those raids. And yes, we'll keep doing those for a while, but again, like I said, those are dying out too, so it's like in-person is dead, but now remotes are like dying too, so, if that's what Niantic wants, I guess, right? I'm at a loss for words beyond what I've said. So again, nobody really said yes, stream tomorrow, so I don't know. I may try it, I don't know, but I appreciate it. I think that's about it. So let's go ahead. We'll get our, again, I record all those shiny parodies, right? You guys heard one earlier if you were here for the shiny. Well, go ahead, get ready to hear our outro shiny parody. Some of y'all know this song. And I love you. Thank you. Peace.
Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, It's time to shine. Na 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 na. Now I got ya where I want ya. It's time to shine. Na 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 na. Now I got ya where I want ya. It's time to shine. Na 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 na. Now I got ya where I want ya. It's time to shine. Na 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 na. Now I got ya where I want ya. It's time to shine. Na 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 na. Now I got ya where I want ya. It's time to shine. Na 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 na. Now I got ya where I want ya. It's time to shine.